और अब खबर श्रीलंका से, जहां सदारती इंतखाबात में मुल्क के साबिक वॉर टाइम डिफेंस सेक्रेटरी गोटाबाया राजापक्षा ने अपनी जीत का ऐलान किया है। हालांकि अभी भी गिनती का अमल जारी है, मगर राजापक्षा ने काफी बड़ी लीड ली है, सबकत ली है। राजापक्षा के तर्जुमान ने पहले ही इस बात का ऐलान कर दिया है कि मुल्क के नए सदर राजापक्षा हैं। ताहम अभी तक सरकार की जानिब से इस बात का ऐलान नहीं किया गया, मतलब तस्दीक नहीं की गई है। आपको बता दें कि गिनती के अमल के इब्तिदा में राजापक्षा ने लीड हासिल की थी, लेकिन यह लीड बहुत टाइम तक जारी न रह पाई और इनके काउंटर पार्ट समझे जा रहे प्रेमादासा ने उनको पीछे एक तरह से छोड़ दिया। लेकिन प्रेमादासा की लीड भी काफी वक्त तक टिक नहीं पाई। राजापक्षा के तर्जुमान के मुताबिक राजापक्षा को 48.2% वोट मिले हैं। तो कहीं ना कहीं एक खरगोश और कछुए की लड़ाई चल रही है, मुकाबला चल रहा है अगर हम बात करते हैं, और बहुत टफ ये मुकाबला देखा जा रहा है। सीधे चेन्नई से हमारे नुमाइंदे देवा हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। देवा के पास मैं जाना चाहूंगा और देवा से हम अपडेट लेंगे कि आखिर क्या कुछ श्रीलंका में चल रहा है, क्योंकि ये इंतखाबात बहुत अहम है। देवा, फर्स्ट टेल मी व्हाट आर अपडेट्स फ्रॉम श्रीलंका?
Abu, as of now, even though the counting is going on, so the election trend and the voting pattern is clearly stated. Ex-defense secretary who was Gotabaya Rajapaksa, as well as the Peravina party presidential candidate who is all set to take a presidential role in the very next few hours. So because as of now, voting pattern clearly states that he is going to get above 50% of share. So that is quite going to be a very interesting fact, because this the other because he got all the majority support from Sinhalese, who contribute more than 70 to 75% population in Sri Lanka. And apart from that, the minority voters that belong.
But there are sources said that Rajapaksha has declared himself as a Lankan president.
Yes, he declared himself at exactly at 10:15. Even though the voting, where the official election commission website says that there was a counting ongoing, and the number of votes that was counted as of 10 or 11 o'clock was approximately more than 20 or 24 lakh votes. But the total number of votes which was casted in this election was more than 1 crore and 60 lakh. So now the pattern, because when comparing to the 22 provinces, because only out of the 22 provinces, the other candidate who got majority of votes is only in Tamil regions, and especially in extremely, we can say that only in the 8 provinces. So that is based on the trend he might have been declared it, and also the official spokesperson of that party clearly said that the number of votes, the number of provinces he got, that will be all enough to become a president for the Sri Lanka for the next 10 years. So that is
it means it's a tough fight between Rajapaksha and Dima Persada.
Yes, this is the first time. Earlier he was defense secretary in Rajapaksha tenure, who was his own brother. And after the Easter Day attack, the security situation in Sri Lanka seems to be the very important issue, because earlier that it was not such a big issue. But after the Easter Day attack, it all popped up, and the economic slowdown in Sri Lanka has become the lead campaign for the opposition party. Even the current president, who was Maithripala Sirisena, clearly said that he is not going to make any issue. He is ready to step down. He is ready to accept the people's verdict. And so that is the current scenario. But still now, officially, the Election Commission of Sri Lanka didn't declare, and also still we are expecting the result by 3 to 4 o'clock. And we can, as of now, the Gotabaya Rajapaksa parties and also the official spokesperson on behalf of the party says that he is set to win, and he declared the winning at exactly at 10 to 10:15, because official Twitter post clearly mentioned that he was all set to take the president's role, and also he asked his party cadres to have a peaceful peaceful
बिल्कुल
celebration on this issue.
जी Deva, my last and final question is this election is most important for Tamils and as far as Muslim minorities.
Yes, definitely you are right, because when political situation turns up in Sri Lanka, obviously there might be issue popped up in Sri Lanka, especially in the northern provinces, that Jaffna and Trigonamalai and four important places where before 2009 there was a lot of issue because of LT, and due to the central government's initiative as well as the promises that was given by Maithripala Sirisena in the previous tenure, that makes him to come back to power. Initially he was with Rajapaksa, but while aligning with my party, he came to power in the previous tenure. Right now, the opposition candidate who got support from Tamil party, he got defeated. So in this scenario, the fate of Tamil people was, we cannot say that it's completely uncertain, but there might be some issue. They'll be having some kind of diplomatic and the developments in Tamil teaching might be slowed down. But the diplomatic relationship India is already in a full-fledged. The Indian government and the state government from Tamil Nadu is making sure that the Tamil people in Sri Lanka are getting enough support from the state, from Sri Lankan government. And also they are giving aid from Indian government also. So that won't make any...
Thank you, Deva. Focus on results. Thank you. तो हमारे साथ तो चेन्नई से हमारे नुमाइंदे देवा जुड़े हुए थे, जो एक तरह से उर्दू में तो हमें नहीं बता पाए, लेकिन उन्होंने कहा कि 4 बजे तक तस्वीर एक तरह से साफ हो जाएगी और जो मुकाबला है कहीं ना कहीं बहुत क्लोज फाइट है और बहुत अहम मुकाबला है, क्योंकि राजापक्षे जिन्होंने एक तरह से अपनी जीत का ऐलान कर दिया, लेकिन अभी तक सरकार की तरफ से या मुसद्दका इस पर ऐलान नहीं हुआ है, सरकार की तरफ से बाज़ाब्ता ऐलान नहीं हुआ है। 4 बजे तक तस्वीर साफ हो जाएगी कि श्रीलंका का अगला सदर कौन बनता है, क्योंकि मुकाबला बहुत टफ है और बहुत करीबी यह मुकाबला एक तरह से देखा जा रहा है। हमारी नजर भी इस खबर पर बनी रहेगी। कर्नाटक से खबर है, जहां मशहूर शायर और अदीब जिया कर्नाटकी का इंतकाल हो गया। उनका इंतकाल रात 12:30 बजे बेंगलुरु में हुआ। एडवोकेट जिया कर्नाटकी कुछ अरसे से अलील थे। जिया कर्नाटकी उर्दू अखबारात में कानून के मौजू पर मुसलसल मजामीन लिखते रहे थे। उनकी नमाज जनाजा बाद नमाज जोहर मस्जिद कादरिया में अदा की जाएगी और तदफीन कुद्दूस साहब कब्रिस्तान में अमल में आएगी।